is Jeff Gennaro, and I'm a lieutenant in the U.S. Coast Guard. I'm the operations officer and the navigator. Baltimore is always really welcoming. Usually almost every year we come to Baltimore. We entered the synchro lift at around 11:30 in the morning, and we finished up just shy of midnight. So it was a good 12-hour evolution. Just about almost everything that can be taken apart, we're taking apart from the stem to the stern. Hull's getting blasted, and it'll all be primed and repainted, and while they're doing that, they're inspecting the hull for seeping or weeping rivets, because the steel hull is riveted and it's very old. So they're inspecting the hull, they're measuring the thickness. We're working on the rudder, all of the underwater appendages. We're doing some shaft work, so we're going to be pulling out the shaft, which is how the propeller gets to the engine. We were looking at redoing some decks. We're redoing the pilot house up top side. They took off all of the yards on the main mast, as well as the top of the mast, which is the topgallant mast, and you can see there's scaffolding all around that mast, and so they're essentially going to be taking that mast all the way down to bare metal, and same thing, looking for any signs of weakness and measuring the mast, essentially making it brand new. And it's likewise, all the yards are off, so they're redoing all the yards. They're redoing all the standing rigging, which is like the rigging that holds the ship in place. The figurehead as the stern board, which says the Eagle on it, that's all being taken down. They're redoing the half round, which is like the rail that goes around the ship. Other engineering projects are going down. A lot of tanks and voids are being inspected and repaired or replaced. So there's a lot to it. The ship was originally owned and built by the German Navy, and it was designed to train sailors as Germany was rebuilding their Navy after World War I. So the ship was built in 1936 and used by the German Navy to train a lot of German sailors before the war. During the war, the ship was used to move troops here and there. It was still used for training as well, but it was used as a troop transport at one point. After the war was over, it was going to go to the Allies. It was a spoils of war reparation, and the Coast Guard wanted to take the ship because we'd seen the value of sail training and had used sail training vessels before. So the Coast Guard wanted to have their own dedicated sail training platform. So we took the ship, and then in 1946 as a U.S. vessel. So the ship was sailed back to the U.S. and it's been training Coast Guard cadets from the Coast Guard Academy and Coast Guard officer candidates for the last 65, 66 years. We just got done celebrating our 75th anniversary, and in commemoration of our 75th anniversary, we took the ship back to Hamburg, Germany, where the ship was built. We are scheduled to leave January 15th, so it's about a 3.5 month maintenance period. Given the fact that we're in Baltimore and the winter's coming and days when we're not able to do certain things, we're hoping to be ending this period at middle of January.